The same way we fought for the independence of these small Bantustans, it's the same way we should fight for the reintegration of our continent. Look, we are one people. It's not even integration, it's reintegration, because we were one people. It's not uniting Africa, it's reuniting Africa, because we were one. We need a new type of Africans. Africans who are proud of being Africans. Africans who understand their history. Africans who understand of what place they should occupy in the world. Africans with a sense of destiny. Africans who are true to themselves and to humanity. Don't forget, we are first human beings. Second, Africans. Third, members of these Bantustans created for us in Berlin, called countries. In that order, our first commitment is to humanity. Our second commitment is to ourselves as Africans.
But you say we have the resources. So if we are in charge of the resources, how are we in a weaker position?
You know, domination is a psychological thing. It's been thorough. It's not as simple as that. Your educational system conditions you to what you should be. Who determines your educational system? It's themselves. They give you the Bantustan education to make you their fools, as Bob Marley says, to make you their slaves, to humiliate you.
What stops us then even from an educational starting point to say, look, this is now the curriculum?
That's why Bob says, emancipate yourself from mental slavery. Emancipation is a process. Emancipation is a struggle. How long did it take us to win our so-called independence struggles? From these same people today, we consider to be very good people. How many of our people died just to be declared an independent country? From the same people who we are today kneeling before, who we are today groveling before. How long did it take? How many people died? Today they are back again, and we are following them like puppets. We are following the same people. They came, colonized us, conquered us, enslaved us, humiliated us in the most cruel forms. We fought for our independence. Many of our people died, and they are back again as our darlings. But still more, not even in a relationship of equality. It's not a relationship of equality we have with them. It's not a relationship of solidarity, which we are seeking. We are seeking a relationship of solidarity. We are seeking a relationship of equality. Even our own institutions today, they are controlling. They have taken over the AU. They have seats in the AU. They have observer status in the AU. The same people we liberated ourselves from us. Even in our defense and security committees at the AU, they are in control, they are there.
Should we really be looking at them as the enemy rather than...
No, we are not saying they are enemies. We are saying we want a different type of relationship with them.
What kind of relationship?
A relationship anchored on solidarity, not subjugation. A relationship that is fair, that promotes equity, that is respectful. Not the type of relationship we have. To say that this relationship we have is abusive, it's not hatred for them. It's not hatred for them. We are saying we are also human beings. Respect us.
Don't you think respect is earned? I mean,
an African doesn't deserve respect?
They do deserve respect. But
through what we went through, we don't deserve respect?
We do deserve respect.
If we reversed, no, let me get to this. If we reverse the roles today, if we had treated them the way they have treated us throughout history, would they look at us the same way?
No, they wouldn't, which is what I'm trying to put across to you.
Do they have even the reconciliation arrangements we put on our continent?
Which is why I'm trying.
After we liberate ourselves from them, they kill us, we still welcome them.
So why have we chosen to still welcome them? How can we be respected if we are still accepting?
Should we become more inhuman than them? Should
No,
we
I'm
be
not
like
saying,
them?
I'm not saying let's be inhuman. I'm saying let's strike deals that are more beneficial to ourselves than to be more beneficial to them. So how do we expect them to then respect us if we can't even stand up for ourselves and say, look, this deal is not good enough for Africa. This deal is not good enough for Zambia. It's not good enough for Zimbabwe. So we are not taking it. Because for me, I think we don't know how to say no. We accept everything. And so they know that they can disrespect us at any single point. So how then do we get people to respect us if we're willing to take any deal that's thrown at us?
The people themselves will liberate themselves from this. Nothing lasts forever. Their enslavement of us in the classical way, we thought it would never end. It ended. There are some of them who never thought would have even our territories declared independent. They resisted that. Why did they resist? It benefited them. The current order that we live under benefits them. Those with privileges do not want to give away their privileges like that. They will not give them away without a fight. It will take a fight. And right now, the fight is on the battle of ideas. We have to win the battle of ideas to change everything, to win the other battles. They want to dominate the world. They dominate the mass media today. What you hear is only what they want you to hear. What you see on the television screens is only what they want you to see. They don't want us to be part of this global information sharing. Today, whatever you're exchanging on internet, they are taking. They are taking. You have no privacy today where you are there. Whatever you are sharing online, they are taking and keeping. They don't mean well. They come here like angels. When they are coming with the same evilness that they came with 500 years ago, 600 years ago. We have to wake up. Nobody will do it for us. We have to do it for ourselves. That's what the Socialist Party is seeking. A liberated zone in this Bantustan called Zambia.
And so that said, what will it take for African leaders to improve?
First, the leaders must improve themselves. We need a conscious leadership that understands its responsibility. Look, we have leaders today who are satisfied just getting change from the deals they're striking on behalf of transnational corporations. They are at the service of the same bandits who ruined our lives. They are still serving the descendants of Cecil Rhodes, the descendants of Oppenheimer. And they are very happy to be in their company, taking pictures everywhere and posting them on internet. And they think they are leaders when they are nothing but puppets, imperialist lackeys. They are not good for the Bantustan they are running. They are not good for the African continent. They are also not even good for the black people all over the world, wherever they may be.
Why is that? Is that just because they are still striking deals with people from the West, or?
Look, our ancestors, some of them were corrupted to sell their own people for beads made from glass, just to put on their wife's neck or waist. 10, 20, 50 of their people sold to slave traders. They give them a few dollars. They give them a few shares in some corporations here and there, and they feel they are becoming billionaires, so they get excited. They build small, cheap houses here and there, which look slightly better than their people, and they feel very important. They put on expensive suits. They fly in expensive jets. They think they have gotten there, and they are ready to sell their people's destiny.
Wouldn't someone just call that business?
Slave trade was a business. The beads they got, the mirrors they got, just a mirror, to see your own reflection, your own image in a mirror. 20, 30 people sold, Africans shipped.
So are you likening people doing business with people from the West to slave trade?
We can do better business.
How so?
Business anchored on solidarity and mutual benefit for the people, not just for the slave traders, slave hunters. These are not different from slave hunters.
You don't think at the moment that there's a mutual benefit?
Look, the people who hunted for slaves were not necessarily Europeans. They were our own people, recruited to hunt their fellow Africans. The leaders and the other so-called businessmen today are not different from those slave hunters. Those slave hunters were businessmen also.